everyone, my name is Heather and welcome to Home and Health with Heath. If you're joining me today and you saw my last video, I am on an 8-week journey back to health. I'm gonna have you guys spend the day with me today and we're gonna spend some time cleaning. I already did some laundry this morning and then I'm gonna be cooking dinner. So I always start off my morning with my fresh cup of coffee, and I really love my fresh cup of coffee every morning. So I usually use a Dunkin' K-Cup, and then I add some cream and sugar. And actually lately I've been trying to do Fairlife milk, but I do always try to also add in cocoa. It has great antioxidants in it, and it gives it that chocolate flavor, but also the healthiness of the cocoa in there. So lately I've been trying to cut back on my sugar intake in the morning when I have my coffee. However, I haven't taken it all out yet, and I definitely didn't want to do any artificial sweeteners in there. The Fairlife gives me some extra added protein in the morning, so I really like that as well. Cheers and Happy New Year. And after my cup of coffee, I went in the bathroom, did a little bit of cleanup in the bathroom, and then got ready for my day. So I just thought I'd bring you guys along with me quick as I got ready. I'm going to be making tonight these prime rib beef steak sliders. So I do still eat beef on plan. Beef tends to be higher in points. It is higher in saturated fat. I don't eat it a ton, but I do like to use beef sometimes because it is high in iron. It's good for myself. It's good for the kids and my husband. And so the thing I like about these is that they're small because their sliders are a smaller portion. So I'm gonna make these for dinner tonight. Instead of a bun, sometimes I like to use lettuce. Some people make burger bowls out of them, but let's heat some up right tonight and we'll get started. I tend to just use a little bit of water in the bottom of my pan just to keep it from burning. I'm just gonna wash them up a little bit. I also made some onions to put on top, just a little bit of olive oil spray, and then I cut up some onions to put on top of my slider. So while that cheese is melting, I'm just gonna show you real quick what I'm gonna be having for dessert tonight, because I'm gonna mix it right now and then let it sit for a little bit. But I'm just gonna take one of my non-fat Greek yogurts, and then I'm gonna add in a little bit of this PB Fit. This is from our local grocery store brand, but you can get it's called powdered peanut butter, but it still has lots of protein and has 90% less fat than regular peanut butter. And it's really low. And so it's really low in points. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of that. And this is also great like in any smoothie or anything like that too that you can add. Just a little bit of that protein taste. I'm sorry, a little bit of the peanut butter taste, but not many points. Okay, so I'm just gonna add that. I'm just gonna stir that up. You can see that there. I actually let it sit in there a little bit. It just gives it a little more of the, I feel like that sugar starts to absorb the flavor a little bit better, the peanut butter.
Have one more.
And okay, so it looks more like peanut butter flavored. And then I'm just gonna add in about 10 or so chocolate chips. And this is gonna be my dessert for after dinner. So I'm just gonna put this right in the fridge. I'm just gonna put my lid back on. I'm just gonna put that in the fridge and have that for after dinner. Kind of like for my treat before dinner. And then with my tomato right now, I'm just gonna slice it up because I'm gonna start putting it in my, get it ready for my slider. And these are my tomato, oh, my mayo just fell off there. But these are my tomato sliders. It's a better view there. Okay, and I'm gonna put some pickles on the side. And I'm gonna make a little salad with it. I'm gonna try it. For my family, I usually buy these rolls. These are called yeast dinner rolls, 24 count, and you get 24 of them for $3.98 at Sam's Club. But they're the perfect size for the sliders if you want them for your family, if they don't want to do the tomato sliders instead. So thanks for joining me today, and I hope to see you next week. Have a great week. Share any tips and tricks that you have below. And don't forget to subscribe for more future videos. Bye, guys.